Welcome back. So in the last lecture we have seen the project setup. We have done all the dependency downloaded. We are all set to start on a development part, right? Okay. So I told you as the discussion in the previous slides, like I have to first make one health check API just to check whether everything is running fine. Then we'll start coding on top of that. So first I'll create one package. I'll give the name of demo to this, and in this I'll create one demo controller. And this is my controller, so REST controller I will give you. And so this is the controller and a method I have created. So it is just returning the message. This health check method is that server is up and running. Request method I have given on the top of the controller level also, just to differentiate like in which controller we are going to execute. And this is the get mapping. So my URL would be like localhost, then server port, then /demo, then /health, right? Okay, so we are done with the coding now. And now what I'll do, I will just change the port because on 8080 some other application is running in this system. So I will just change the port. In your case, you might have running the server running your application on the port 8080 only. So when you start, let me show you. When you start, if that port is already occupied, so it will show you error. So in my case it is there, so let me run that. If you see here, I am getting this port is already in use, so that's why I am changing the port 8082, right? I will save it and restart in debug mode. So now it should run fine. So it's started on 808 port. Now I'll go here and I will type in the browser localhost 8082/demo/health. Yes, server is up and running. Great. So this is what we are expecting. Now I'll go in the browser again. What will I do now? I'll simply enable the security dependency. Remember, I have disabled this while creating the POM file. So I'll simply disable this and I will reload the maven. So if any dependency is pending, it will get downloaded in that. Okay, so it's downloaded now. Let me restart the application again. So downloaded. Now I'm going to hit this again. Okay, so I'll go in the let me close this now. Localhost 8082/demo/health. Now it is asking you login ID and password, right? So this is what I am not expecting, because this health check API should be available always, because this just to check whether my server is running or not. Okay, so what will I do now? I have to create one configuration class of Spring Security to just bypass this demo controller to be all. Okay, so it shouldn't be authenticated. So I'll create one more package. Package name will be security config, right? And in that now I will create one class security config, and I will give annotation configuration because it's configurations. Okay, now I have to create here beans and defined, right? So I'll simply add a configuration in that will be of a bean type. This is the same code that you have written in the previous section. I have just copied that code here. You can also do that. So what I'm doing, I'm saying if any endpoint or URL is coming having this one in the last, it should be permitted, it should be bypassed by the Spring Security. Let's see if this is working or not. Okay, let me restart this again. it may take a while. Okay, now I'm going in the browser. I'll simply open up a new session, local host 8082/demo/health. Wow, it is bypassed now. It means Spring Security is in a place and it is working what we are thinking of. So it has allowed the Health API to be permitted. It should not be authenticated, right? So this is what I want to convey in this lecture, that how the Spring Security is. This is the basic one configuration. Now whatever APIs we are going to create it, we will check as per the list that we have shared in the previous section which one has to be authenticated. I will add later on here somewhere, and which APIs should be bypassed I will add in that. Okay, so let's see that part in the next section. Hope you are enjoying this. Until then, bye.